And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Here we go, another game in the Scottish Premiership. It is St Johnstone versus Celtic. Another game, as I say, coming quick and fast in October. Big match for Celtic. Of course, they've had a couple of injuries over the last couple of weeks, but there is some positive news as Carter Vickers is back. There's a few other players that are coming in also, which is good news for Celtic, considering a lot, thinking that was going to be complete bad news just because Callum McGregor is out. But as I say, we'll go through the team lineups. As always, please do smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. And as I say, get me your score predictions down there in the live chat and tell me now what you think is going to happen in today's game. Of course, every game in the Scottish Premiership at the moment is just coming so quickly. It's becoming so important for both Rangers and Celtic to make sure that they get all 3 points in those games. And the way I look at Scottish football is Rangers and Celtic should always be winning their home games, should always be winning their away games as well. But if there's a place where you can sort of have a stumbling block, if you like, it is those away games. So do I think Celtic will win this game? Yeah, of course I think Celtic will win this one pretty comfortably. But as I always say, the away games in Scotland are usually the ones that can maybe conjure up like a shock result, whether that be a draw or a defeat. But yes, guys, please do get them score predictions down there in the live chat. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. I forgot to plug my laptop in, so I'm just going to do that 2 seconds. But as I say, please do hit the like button and subscribe. Yes, and back again, guys. Sorry about that. I just, as I say, I always forget to plug my laptop in, make sure it's ready to go. But let's go through the team lineups this afternoon for this match. We have got a double header live on the channel. So we've obviously got St Johnstone versus Celtic first, followed by Rangers versus St Mirren. So as I say, if you aren't doing anything with your Saturday afternoon, then it'll be an honour for me to go through all of these games with you. But let's go through the home side first in this match. St Johnstone versus Celtic. It's Matthews in goal. Mitchell, Gordon, Considine at the back. And the midfield is Wright, McGowan, Holberg, Clark, and Brown. And up top is Murphy and Kujavari. Sorry for pronunciation on that one. As for Celtic, it's Joe Hart in goal, Bernabé, Welsh, Carter Vickers and Ralston at the back. In the midfield is Atate, O'Reilly. Up top is Jota, Haskabanovic, Abada, and Giakoumakis. So as you can see there, the big news, of course, is that Carter Vickers is back, which I think it's a huge boost for Celtic in terms of defensively. They've been without him for a couple of games now, and I think he's just so key to what happens at the back. And when he's in there, Celtic look a lot more comfortable at the back. Of course, Callum McGregor is now out of the team. He's picked up a knee injury. For those of you that don't know, he will not be back until at least after the break. So that's Callum McGregor now done until 2020. Till the end of 2022 after the World Cup, which is sad. Obviously, Callum McGregor is a very key player for Celtic, and not just a key player on what he can do and his ability-wise, but certainly as a leader, the captain as well. So as I said, it is a pretty big blow, but it has been compensated by the fact that Cameron Carter-Vickers has returned, and as I say, he will make a start here today against St Johnstone. So it's important for him to, make sure that he's back up to speed very quickly. Let's go through some of these live chat comments, guys. What are we saying? Is anyone going for score predictions? What are we thinking? Is anyone going for a St Johnstone win? Is anyone going for a St Johnstone upset? Or is everyone of the majority that are going for a Celtic win? As I say, let me know your score predictions down there in the live chat. As I say, I went through the team lineups there. The big news, of course, is that Cameron Carter-Vickers is back in. I do want to talk about Joe Hart, though. Joe Hart, of course, making a bit of a blunder against RB Leipzig on Wednesday. Again, look, just over the last couple of weeks, maybe just showing that he's maybe got a couple of mistakes in him, Joe Hart. But look, he's a seasoned professional. He's played at the highest level, and I'm sure, look, he'll be the first to try and correct, and he'll be the first one to be pissed off with that mistake that he made against Leipzig. And he'll be a player that's looking to try and rectify it, making sure that mistakes don't happen again. And more news, of course, is that Giakoumakis is starting up top there for Celtic as well. Kyogo, I think, is on the bench. I don't think he's injured or anything like that, but I think he's just gone with a Kyogo start. Yeah, of course, Kyogo's on the bench, which is going for Giakoumakis. The thing I see with Celtic is they've got so much strength and depth, so much quality in both of these positions, especially up top as well. Like, both of them score. They sort of score similar amounts of goals as each other, and I think that's so important for Celtic. Is the fact that they do have Giakoumakis and Kyogo that can come into the team and score goals for them. Just take some more live chats as they come forward. Is this today's match? Yes, Kai Watts, hope you're well. All I can say is, come on, you boys, says Paul. Christopher says, Dan, how do you feel that your brother supports Celtic? He told us on Champions League on Wednesday. My brother supports Chelsea, man. My brother supports Chelsea. Maybe it was just, I don't know. He supports Chelsea. He's a Chelsea fan. Oh, mate, sorry, I've got a bit of a cold again, but yeah, hopefully you can't hear it too much. No. How was the coverage? What do you guys think of the Celtic game on Wednesday? What was your overall thoughts of the match? How did you feel things went down? Were you happy with Celtic's performance? Were you not happy with Celtic's performance? As I say, let me know down there in the live chat. I want to take some more comments, guys. Come on, let's get these comments coming through. As I say, Kickoff is coming around very, very quickly. But yeah, classic game. I'm going to have a look at St Johnstone's form going into this match. As I said, Celtic currently top of the table, as we already know. 2 points ahead of Rangers. Won 7 out of their 8 games and lost one. That game they lost against was, of course, St Mirren before the international break. As for St Johnstone, look, last season was a bit of a poor campaign for them. Just off the back of the double winning season, they ended up finishing at 11th and stayed up into the Premiership sort of by the skin of the teeth. It did take them the second leg of the relegation playoff to stay up, and in the end of the day, they managed to stay within the division. It is a lot better this year so far. 9 games played, 3 won, 1 drawn, and 5 losses. So I'm sure, the St Johnstone manager still is trying to find his best 11, trying to make things happen. As I said, they have got expectations to get into the top 6. So again, look, I think it is looking a lot better than it was this time last year. I think St Johnstone fans could be happy with the performances that they've seen so far. In the last game, of course, they ended up losing to Kilmarnock, but before that they had beaten Dundee United, drew to Ross County, beat St Mirren, and then lost to Hearts. So it is a bit sort of Trafford light formation at the moment from St Johnstone, but look, they do have goals within this side. They do have something within it, with sort of Clark scoring 1, May with 3 assists and 2 goals. He's on fire at the moment for St Johnstone. And then you've got goals coming from Holberg, Wright, and even Considine's been chipping in with them some assists and goals too. So it is interesting to see how this sort of one pans out today. I wonder what approach Davidson's going to be going after. As I say, when Celtic come to town, usually what these sides sort of do is sort of play 11 players behind the ball, just try and protect a draw, and never really play. Not just Celtic, but when Rangers come to town as well. And, that's the usual way they all try and set up and just try and hold on to a draw, hold on to a 0-0 draw, and play sort of anti-football. But it'll be interesting, as I say, to see how they do set up this afternoon. We're so close till kickoff now, guys. We're about 5 minutes away. Keep them score predictions coming down. I don't think we've actually had any score predictions come down from anybody, which is slightly worrying. Where is everybody? Where is everybody today? It's so quiet in these live chats. Everyone's usually a bright spark getting involved in the comment section. But so far, there is nobody here. Mark 6 says, Christopher says United 2, Liverpool 1. All right, Dan, you sound rough as badgers, mate. Yeah, I know, I am. I've got some bad. I just recently moved to Bali, man. And yeah, since I've been out here, I've just got like super bad cough, like super bad throat, like all the time. I've been trying to like make some like remedies and stuff like that. It is kind of going, it is kind of clearing up, but yeah, I've had such bad coughs recently, man. So yeah, as I say, hopefully it does clear up very, very soon. Constant colds, so annoying. But guys, we do have a, as I say, double-header today. So after this game, guys, it will be Rangers versus St Mirren at 3 o'clock. The 3 o'clock kickoff there. As Rangers take on the third place St Mirren. St Mirren currently in the form of their life at the moment. Beat Livingston 2-1, beat Celtic 2-1. Did lose to St Johnstone though. That was the sort of thorn in their side, if you like. Beat Hibernian and also beat Dundee United. So as I say, in really, really good form at the moment. And yeah, Rangers are going to face a tough test at Ibrox against the Buddies. Elsewhere in the Premier League, there's a few games going on at 3 o'clock as well. Bournemouth versus Leicester, Chelsea versus Wolverhampton Wanderers, Manchester City versus Southampton, and Newcastle versus Brentford. So we'll be keeping you up to date with all the games going on at the moment. For those following the Championship, QPR beat Reading 2-1 today. That's Mick Beale, by the way, Rangers' former sort of manager, sort of coach, sorry. He's currently third in the table. He's got QPR third in the table, 7 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses, and currently level on points with top of the league Sheffield United. So it just goes to show what a job he's doing at QPR at the moment, considering he spent 0 money in the summer. But anyway, players are coming out for this one, guys. Players are taking to the field as we get ready to go. Yes, Falcon Hoof. Yeah, it is super bad, man. I feel rough, as you said there, man. But hopefully, as I say, it will go very, very soon. But as I say, players are taking to the field here in Perth. It's always a must-win when Celtic are in town. But how hard are St Johnstone going to make them work for this victory? Celtic's last away game in the Scottish Premiership did end 2-0 to the home side, where St Mirren beat them just before the international break. The last time, though, that St Johnstone beat Celtic was a very, very, very long time ago. In fact, I'll give you the exact time that was, to be fair. Let me have a little look when the last time they beat each other head-to-head. Here we go. So St Johnstone, you'd have to go all... You'd have to go all the way back to St Johnstone's last win. Wow. Celtic have a very good record, both home and away against St Johnstone, to be fair. I'm actually scrolling down now and I cannot find the last time that St Johnstone actually got a result. There you go, 12th of May 2016. So yeah, it doesn't happen very often. But as I say, St Johnstone trying to make... see if they can try and sort of end this. But Celtic are very high scoring against this side and haven't really struggled over the last couple of seasons playing against St Johnstone, winning their last sort of 15, 20 visits. Let's go through the team lineups again one last time. So Matthews in goal for St Johnstone, Mitchell, Gordon and Considine at the back. In the midfield is Wright, McGowan, Hallberg, Clark and Brown. And up top is Murphy and Kushavari. As for the Celtic side, it's Hart in goal, Bernabei, Welsh, Carter-Vickers, Ralston, and in the midfield is Atate, O'Reilly, Jota, Haskabanovic, Abada, and Yakimakis. 15 goals in 17 starts for Yakimakis is the stats at the moment. Does find himself on the bench a lot of the time, but he does get his start here today. He is free scoring, so 15 goals in 17 starts for Celtic. That's an unbelievable goal return, and let's see if he can get some goals here today, as we're about to get underway here in Perth. Celtic in green and white hoops. St Johnstone in blue and white. And Celtic going from left to right. St Johnstone going from right to left. And we are underway. Celtic moving forward here already. And you know exactly how they are going to set up and play. It's the same way every single time. And it's just going to be a matter of fact if St Johnstone can withstand the barrage from Celtic. Here comes O'Reilly. O'Reilly into Hatate. Hatate goes forward now here for Celtic. Back over to Carter-Vickers, who makes his first start since he returned back from injury. A massive, massive boost. I'm sure Celtic fans so happy that he's back. Ball forward here again now. Haskabanovic looking to try and play into Abada. But again, cleared away there by Considine. And that's back on the ball again. Does well with it again there, Celtic. Ball forward. Nice little pass down that left-hand side here again for Jota. Jota looking to make something happen here for the Hoops. Ball down that right-hand side. And Considine just clearing that away there again for St. Johnstone. How long am I over in Bali for? Probably till like the end of the year or something. I'm just out here to just get away from the winter for a bit. Just a bit of nice weather, kind of work a little bit and yeah, just take it easy. Here's Welsh. Back through to Carter Vickers again. Being happy with a draw today, to be honest. Minimum damage as possible until we get players back. It says Falcon Hoof. Celtic with a draw. No, you can't be drawing games against St. Johnstone. That wouldn't be a good result. Ball forward here again. Here's Stephen Welsh again. Ball down that left-hand side once more. Here's another chance for him. Welsh just pushing the ball up the park. Here's Burnaby. Not really seen too much of Burnaby. Greg Taylor has been compared to Kieran Tierney in his time at Celtic. Everyone loving the Greg Taylor shirt at the moment at Celtic Park. Here's Welsh again. Welsh goes forward. Nice little pass again over to Carter Vickers. And now there's another chance here for Jota. Jota down that left-hand side. Another opportunity. And that ball goes out of play and out for the first corner kick of the game. Jota winning that one there for the away side. Jota going to be sending this one in. Did score midweek against Leipzig. 1-0, 1-1, and then 3-1. Two offside goals in that match as well from Leipzig. But yeah, I don't... And pull forward into Welsh again. Welsh over the top, and that time the goalkeeper there is not troubled. Did well with it in the end. And that goes out for a goal kick here for St. Johnstone. Yeah, I think so too, Lauren. I think so too. Yeah, it's brutal, man. It's Davidson there. Not won in 8 games as manager against Celtic. He's never won against Celtic, Callum Davidson. So there you go, Celtic fans. There's a decent stat for you. Here comes Ralston. Ralston pushing forward now here for Welsh again. Ball down that left-hand side, back over to Hatate. Hatate looking for something here. Down into the left-hand side again now. Celtic looking for options. Jota looking to go on the overlap. Considine just clearing it away, and St. Johnstone withstand that Celtic barrage. Another ball comes in, though, from O'Reilly. Here's Hatate again. Hatate into the danger area, and again cleared away by St. Johnstone. And already, you didn't really find it surprising that Celtic would dominate play here, and they're looking to try and find an early goal. And usually when Celtic do get their early goal, the floodgates open and it's just a sign for more goals to come, and they just constantly keep on scoring and really put the sword into sides. But I always feel the longer the goal comes, or the longer that Celtic go and get a second goal, the nervy the game gets for the supporters. So the Celtic fans listening probably want this one done and dusted pretty quickly. Hits it over the top there again for St. Johnstone. Headed back down there by Celtic. Goes out for another throw in here for the home side. And now they're going to look to try and go forward here against this Celtic side. Another opportunity for him. Taken quickly now here by Wright. Headed back down there again. Jota clears. And again goes out for a throw in here for Celtic this time. Right, and not happy with that decision there from the assistant referee. Ball forward now once more for Burnaby. Burnaby hits it long, gives it away though back to St. Johnstone. St. Johnstone looking to try and get forward with it. However, Jota and Hatate manages to get the ball out of that area and get themselves forward. Here's another chance, but there's a free kick given here for Celtic as one of the St. Johnstone players, Gordon, brings down Haskabanovic. Anyway, free kick taken quickly. Here's Carter Vickers once more. Ralston down the left-hand side. Another chance for Celtic again. Joe Hart. Joe Hart back over to Welsh. Welsh forward again. Welsh looking for another option there. Passes back down that left-hand side. Here comes Carter Vickers, who's captaining the side here again today. Carter Vickers driving forward. Finds another way through here to Ralston. Ralston looking for options, but couldn't find any, so decides to go back to Carter Vickers again. And Celtic going to look to try and go around the left-hand side. Burnaby again. Burnaby forward. Now Bernabei to Hatate. Hatate forward again now here for Celtic. Well cleared by that St Johnstone defence. Goes out for a throw in here again for the Hoops. Takes quickly. Here's another chance now here. A little 1-2. Back through to Haskivanovic. Jota. Jota forward. Jota over the area again. And that's cleared again there by St Johnstone. And that time goes back to Abada. Abada goes forward again. Here's Ralston. Ralston now with another opportunity. Into Hatate. Well worked by Celtic. Into the danger area. Nobody there in a green and white shirt. That was so close for Celtic to open in the scoring here. 6.5 minutes on the clock. But, as I say, nobody at that back post there to put that ball into the back of the net. It was a really, really good opportunity there from Celtic. But, as I say, nobody there. Yeah, I know His Royal Highness, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Barley Belly. I've already had this already, yeah. Yeah, just the opening start there from Celtic. Bernabei just coming ever so close. Settling well from Argentina. That summer move. Say, ball hit over the top there by St Johnstone now. Another opportunity. Cleared by Celtic again. Goes out for a throw-in now here for Celtic. St Johnstone Ultras going for it as well. Oh, here's another chance for Celtic. Oh, so close for Abada. Ball came into the area and he just stuck it over the bar. That was so close. Really good opportunity there again. Ball came over the top and you just feel like it's a matter of time here for this Celtic side. Celtic not wasting any more time though. Oh, such a good opportunity there for Abada. Just sticks it over the bar. And Celtic, as I say, probably should be in the lead here in this opening 10 minutes in Perth, whether that been through Abada or through Bernabei. The Celtic ever so close. Here's St Johnstone now with an opportunity. And that time takes the shot. That goes over the bar. He tried to sort of chip Joe Hart, but yeah, he wasn't troubled there that time, Joe Hart. As I say, goes out for a goal kick here for Celtic. Plays it out to that left-hand side and pushes forward again. Just working their way up the park here. Celtic, here's Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers forward again. Another opportunity for him now. Back over to Stephen Welsh. Welsh on the ball. Welsh pottering forward. Here's Vickers again. Vickers plays it back to Welsh. Another chance now here for O'Reilly. Bernabei again. Jota. Jota back over to O'Reilly once more. And now here's Carter Vickers. Another opportunity now here for Celtic as they look to try and play into Abada. And now here's a good opportunity for Giakoumakis, but I think it would have been offside anyway as the St Johnstone goalkeeper collects it. And St Johnstone back in possession here. 0-0 in the opening 10 minutes here in Perth. St Johnstone 0, Celtic 0. Celtic, the more dominant side, as you could probably imagine from the opening few minutes. Here's St Johnstone now looking to go forward. And again, not on the same wavelength there again as the attacker. And that goes back to Celtic. And Celtic back in possession here with Joe Hart once more. Here's O'Reilly. O'Reilly forward now. Another opportunity here for Bernabei. Bernabei going down that left-hand side. Looking for a bit of skill. Just find Stephen Welsh once more. And now here comes Carter Vickers yet again. Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers looking for an opener. Welsh. Welsh driving forward. Now back over to Bernabei. Bernabei finds Jota. Jota looking to try and repay that favour. However, it's closed down there by the St Johnstone defence. And wins himself a free kick there that time. And it looks like Welsh is going to be spoken to. St Johnstone players not happy. They want to see a card branded to the Celtic centre-back. But I think on this occasion, the referee will just have a word there with Stephen Welsh. Oh, it's a yellow. Yeah, it is a yellow card. He's going to get a yellow card there as Stephen Welsh brought in a tackle, and I think that is the right decision there from the referee. Second yellow card of the season for Stephen Welsh. Already, he's going to be walking a tightrope with the booking so early on in today's match. It's St. Johnstone now with a free kick as they look to get the ball forward and try and make something happen. It's it forward. Again, headed back down there by Celtic. St. Johnstone looking to make something happen. But again, this time Rouston clears it. Jota now on the ball as he goes the other way. Jota now plays it into Abada. Abada now with an opportunity here for Celtic. And again, well cleared by St. Johnstone, but not far enough. And that goes out for a free kick here to St. Johnstone as Abada just leaves a little foot there on one of the St. Johnstone defenders. And as I say, that will be a free kick to the home side. But already a fairly open game. I mean, St. Johnstone looking to maybe just sting Celtic on the counter-attack. But yeah, Celtic the better side here so far. But super, super early on in this match. Now Matthews is going to take this one here for St. Johnstone. Matthews fires that one right over the top. Headed back down there again. Stephen Welsh back in possession. Welsh now over the top. Welsh goes forward. Here's Bernabe. Here's Jota again. Tate. And again, just cleared away there once more by the St. Johnstone defence. Very organised here so far. It's also a sunny day in Perth. Joe Hart wearing a baseball cap. Oh, I didn't know the weather was so good in Scotland this time of year at the moment. And goes St. Johnstone now with a free kick as they look to get the ball forward once more. Hits it forward right over the top. Headed back down there again by Celtic. Another clearance there made by Rouston. Comes back over the top once more now here for St. Johnstone. Here's another opportunity here for Murphy. Murphy looking to try and make something happen, but Rouston clears that one away, and that goes out for a throw in here for the home side. Here's another ball into Murphy once more. Another opportunity here for St. Johnstone, put into the danger area. That was poor ball in there. That goes straight out of play and goes out for a goal kick here for Celtic. Did well with it. O'Reilly looking at trying to get the ball forward now here for Celtic again. Here's Rouston. Rouston now with an opportunity here for Abada. Abada into the area. Oh, there's an opportunity now here for Tate. And again, just cleared by St. Johnstone once more. This time comes back over to Bernabe. Bernabe forward. Bernabe with another opportunity. O'Reilly is in the area for Celtic now, and Matthews had to be careful and does clamp the ball there that time. And Giakoumakis goes down there into the box as well, but no foul play in that build-up there on Giakoumakis. I think he just sort of collided one of the St. Johnstone defenders. But as I said, I don't think it was malicious whatsoever. I think Considine might be a lucky boy there, just grabbing his back. O'Reilly tried to pick out the Greek. Considine kind of got that advantage on him, but yeah, he went down. I think he's going to be okay there. Giakoumakis anyway. And that's going to be a goal kick now here for St. Johnstone. St. Johnstone now going forward. Hits it over the top. Headed down. Now it's another opportunity now here for Celtic. A bit ruggedy here. Flag goes up there on one of the on Giakoumakis there that time. And I think it's going to be a free kick now again for St. Johnstone. Now is another opportunity here for the home side to get some time on the ball as they look to go forward here again. Well hit long there by St. Johnstone, but again, just not picked out really the passes, you know. They're having a bit of time here where the Celtic giving away some fouls, but when St. Johnstone actually do get on the ball, they can't seem to make anything happen with their passing. And that was another poor one there from Celtic. No, sorry, from St. Johnstone. Taken quickly here again now for Ralston. Ralston now looking to get his side up the park. But again, Carter Vickers, of all people, giving the ball away. And St. Johnstone now back in possession here with Jamie Murphy. And again, this time quickly dispossessed. And that goes out for a throw in here for Celtic. Here's Ralston now. Another opportunity here for him. Abada. Cleared back over. Here's Carter Vickers. Vickers over the top. Carter Vickers all the way back over to Joe Hart. Joe Hart now looking to pick out one of his Celtic players down that left-hand side. Does find Welsh, and now here could be an opportunity here for Celtic to really cause St. Johnstone some problems. Atate goes forward. Another opportunity now here for Jota. Jota back over that left-hand side now once more. Here's Burnaby. Back into the middle of the park here for O'Reilly. Welsh. Vickers. Carter Vickers now finds a way through to Haskabanovic and into the area. Here's Abada. Abada goes forward back through to Jota. Another opportunity now here for Jota again for Celtic. And then again just cleared away. But comes back to O'Reilly. And O'Reilly takes the shot on from outside the box. And the save, goalkeeper Matthews had to make the save. Did. And he denies O'Reilly there that time. That's going to go out for a corner kick here for Celtic. But you just feel things are getting ever so closer here for the Hoops. O'Reilly now over this corner kick. O'Reilly to send this one into the danger area. And again, just clamped away there by the goalkeeper. But only as far as back over to Haskabanovic. Here's another chance now here for O'Reilly on that right-hand side. Another ways he tries to find his way through. But again, St. Johnstone's defence clear that one up. And again, they're looking to try and get the ball out of their half and create a chance for themselves. Here's Atate. Atate forward once more. Another opportunity here for Welsh again. Welsh finds Carter Vickers. Vickers finds O'Reilly. Now here comes a way through to Haskabanovic once more. Celtic over the top now. Tate. Another chance for Abada. Back into the middle of the park here for Celtic again. Welsh. O'Reilly. Nice pass picked out there by O'Reilly. Here's Abada. Shot spilled, but the defence there just clearing that one away. Celtic coming again ever so close to scoring yet another goal. Ball comes back out to Ralston though. Well defended again there by St. Johnstone. Here's Murphy. And this time, St. Johnstone win themselves a free kick. And I think another Celtic player is going to get either a warning or maybe go into the book here for that foul on the St. Johnstone player. McGowan not happy with what went on there. Now it's going to be, as I say, a free kick here for St. Johnstone, taken quickly. But as I say, they're just struggling. I mean, they're defending well, but maybe when they're on the ball, they need to try and make something happen or make something count. And that's going to be the difference in this sort of game. They're not really getting the ball passed to their attacking players when they're on it. But here they come down that right-hand side now. Here's another opportunity. And again, cleared away there by Celtic as they tried to come forward again. Another throw in there again once more now here for St. Johnstone as they look to try and maybe conjure up an unlikely chance against this Celtic side. Here's a Tate. Tate clears it again. And that's back over to him on the other side as St. Johnstone regain possession yet again. Celtic once more, another free kick. Dan, is this channel your job? You know, I've got a few things I do. I do a lot of like Fiverr voiceover work and stuff like that. which I can't do right now. But yeah, I do that and do other bits and pieces as well. But yeah, it's something like that. It's quite good. Dan Boatby saying, Knickers, that is so rude. I never said that. I said Carter Vickers, you madman. Haskabanovic. What are Celtic fans' thoughts on him? Haskabanovic, what are your thoughts on him as a player so far in his start to life at Celtic? As I say, let me know down there in the live chat. Also, let's get this stream popping a bit. Let's get some likes on the stream. As I said, we've got a double header today. We've got Rangers versus St Mirren after this one. Plenty of Champions League football coming up here on the channel. Also, I think Celtic hosting RB Leipzig on Tuesday, whereas Rangers host Liverpool on the Wednesday. So yeah, big games in Europe for them. Hearts obviously hosting Fiorentina. Travelling to Florence for the game against Fiorentina. And there's just plenty more Scottish Premiership action coming throughout October. So as I say, please do subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, hit that like button. Also, let's try and get this stream to 50 likes before half time. Ball comes forward again now here for Celtic. Cleared away there by St Johnstone again. Goes out to play and out for another throw in here for Celtic as the dominance has not yet converted into a goal, but they're going to keep on probing, and here they come again. Here's Ralston. Here's Abada. Abada again. Haskabanovic. Haskabanovic forward once more now. And again, cleared by St Johnstone. Here's Abada. Back through to O'Reilly. O'Reilly finds Carter Vickers. Another chance here for Jota. Into the area, and again cleared by the St Johnstone defence. Celtic need to do a lot better when trying to break down this St Johnstone side. That didn't trouble them that time. Here's O'Reilly again. O'Reilly back to Vickers. Ralston. Ralston goes forward. Here's Abada now with another opportunity into the area, and they had to time that one perfectly, and they stick that one over the bar, but it is going to go out for a corner here for Celtic. Barrage is our best player. One Celtic fan said after a 3-0 home defeat to Real Madrid, it's all about taking part, not winning, he said, says Rido. Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's a valid point. Ball back into the area again now here for Celtic with a corner. Carter Vickers looking to get into the mix of it, but again, just cleared away by St Johnstone. And now here they come forward once more. Here's Haskabanovic once again. Now here's Hatate. Another opportunity for Hatate. Hatate over the top. Back to Carter Vickers. Here's Welsh again now. Into that right-hand side again. Headed away by Considine. Back over to him again. Now here's Welsh. Welsh goes forward. Back through to Jota. Jota on that left-hand side. That creative spark for Celtic. Can he make something happen here? And again, not that time as Considine just clears that one away. I didn't even realise that Considine actually stopped playing for Aberdeen, now plays for St Johnstone. So had always been there for years. But as you can see from the possession stats already, 81% for Celtic, 19% for St Johnstone. It's a complete dominant display from Celtic, but no goal to show for it just yet. Here's another opportunity for them. Considine this time over the top. St Johnstone just looking to try and stay compact and keep this down at 0-0 for as long as they possibly can. Here's Considine again. Considine looking to play out from the back and pick out a teammate, but again, that goes straight back over to Ralston. Ralston back to Vickers. Hatate. Hatate goes forward. There's another way forward for him now as he comes down the left-hand side. Vickers. Vickers goes forward. Here's Barda. Atate. Vickers once again. Back to Stephen Welsh. Welsh driving forward. Welsh finds O'Reilly again. O'Reilly now back with Welsh. Carter Vickers back down that right-hand side. Another opportunity again here for Celtic. Can they make it count, though, as we approach the half-hour mark? Here's Jota. Jota looking to create something there again. Ball into the area and again headed away by St. Johnstone. I think a goal is coming, but it is has been seriously dominant from Celtic so far. Sends it in here again by Jota. Headed away there by St. Johnstone. Goes back out for another throw. Comes back to Atate. Oof, and again another ball back into the area there from the away side. And that just pings over and hits the top of the side netting. And back out of play. That time he's going to go out for a St. Johnstone goal kick. Yeah, not so. Oh, in fact, it hits the crossbar there. Did well again there. All forward there by Matthews. Matthews hits it right over the top. Headed back down there by Vickers. Here's Atate. And again, St. Johnstone back in possession. What can they do with it, though? That's the question. Played in onto that right-hand side. Considine. Another chance now here for St. Johnstone again, just outside the box. Into the area now is an opportunity. And Welsh there that time clears the ball away for the home team. St. Johnstone, little flick over. Carter Vickers there with his strength to try and stop him. And again, that gets cleared once again there by the hoops. Goes out for a throw in here for St. Johnstone now. Can they make this count? Callum Davidson probably the happier out of the two managers so far. Been compact. Celtic, yes, dominant, but not really creating much chances. Well, they have created chances, but just certainly not clinical enough, or it doesn't really look like any clear-cut chances from Celtic so far in the opening 29 minutes. We're so used to Celtic just creating loads and loads and loads from their possession. But St. Johnstone making it hard for them. Here's Vickers again. Yakimakis. O'Reilly. Back down that right-hand side again now here for Ralston. Ralston looking to come forward again. O'Reilly flicks it over the top. Here's another chance for Yakimakis and Considine there to clear it away for the home team. Did well with it again there, Tate. Tate comes back into possession again now, though, and Celtic going to look to try and create something yet again. Tate. Tate forward. Now through to Ralston. Ralston back to Tate again. Flicks it forward. Welsh. Vickers. O'Reilly. Ralston. I am Christopher. I am, absolutely. 3 o'clock. Are we live at 2:45? Here's Ralston again. Ralston over the top once more. And again, that's dealt with there again by St. Johnstone, but not for long as Celtic put it into the area. And there's a chance, and there's a free header from Jota. And that just goes wide of the post, but it wouldn't have counted anyway if the Portuguese man put that in the back of the net, as the flag did go up on that right-hand side. But yeah, good decision, good work there by the linesman. Just timed his run too early there, Jota. But did well. Ball forward here for Vickers again. Vickers goes back forward. Half an hour played here in Perth. It is still 0-0 between these two. Celtic coming forward again now. Here's O'Reilly. Jota. Back to Atate. Atate back into O'Reilly again. O'Reilly driving forward. St Johnstone got every man behind the ball at the moment, but it has worked out for them so far. Manages to get the ball off O'Reilly and manages to win his side a throw in there. Riley just dispossessed by him. Now it goes out for a throw-in. Picks it over the top once again. Here's Askabanovic as he wins the ball back for Celtic, but not for long as St Johnstone get back on the ball down that right-hand side. Another opportunity here again for St Johnstone, but again cleared by Celtic, and that goes out for a throw-in for the Hoops. Ball over the top again now. Time is ticking here in the first half. We are sort of coming into that last 10 minutes. Celtic very, very dominant, but nothing to show for it as of yet. Well done, sniffy today. I am absolutely sniffy. Yeah, I've got like a runny nose. Ball forward. Here's Atate again. Welsh. Vickers. Ralston. Haskavanovic. Vickers again. Welsh driving through yet again. Burnaby. Welsh once more. Welsh plays it back to Vickers, who's captaining Celtic here again today. Ball down that right-hand side by him. Another chance here for Burnaby. Possession has slowed down a tiny bit here from Celtic. Welsh forward, Jota. And again, allows that to go back over and St Johnstone back in possession. Headed back down by Ralston. Another chance here for Jota. Here's Atate again. Atate, O'Reilly, Jota again. Jota, perfect ball picked out, by the way. That was a really good opportunity. And the flag goes up there again on Celtic. And that goes out for a free kick here for St Johnstone. Just getting into positions, but yeah, completely offside there by Abada. Ten minutes to go till half-time. Still 0-0 between these two. Matthews hits it over the top from St Johnstone. Headed back down here again by Hatate. And again, that goes back out play for a Celtic throw. And just like that, St Johnstone have the ball and just give it straight back to Celtic again. And Celtic just are happy just to keep on coming forward and forward and forward as they look to try and find a goal here before half-time. Here's Ralston. Ralston down that right-hand side once more. Another opportunity here for Ralston. Into a decent error for Abada. And Matthews has to time it perfectly. He does. And manages to stick that one out for a throw-in. And Celtic are going to come forward again as they send more people through. Here's another way through here again for Atate. Atate back into the box. Haskabanovic now. Down that right-hand side. Another opportunity. Ralston. Ralston back forward here to O'Reilly. Vickers. Vickers forward. Now another chance for Haskabanovic. Atate, and again headed away by St Johnstone. Not troubled there that time. Here's Hart. Vickers. Vickers forward. Hits it forward again now. Another opportunity here for Celtic. Atate there. Welsh. And again, blocked away there by Celtic. Goes back out for another throw in here for St Johnstone. Guys, don't forget we are back for the 3 o'clock kickoff. As I said, doing a double header today, powering through, even though I'm a tiny bit ill. Rangers versus St Mirren is next. The next Celtic game live on the channel, of course, will be during the week. It's going to be Celtic versus RB Leipzig in the Champions League. And then the day after that is going to be Rangers versus Liverpool. So plenty of Scottish football action happening over the next sort of couple of weeks. So yeah, please do subscribe if you haven't already, if you're enjoying the coverage. And if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. Depends, the Blue Baron, sorry. Depends, mate. Depends. Yakimakis there also. Did well. And St Johnstone nearly survived the first 45 minutes of this Celtic attack. Now is another opportunity for them. Oh, it's an opportunity now here for St Johnstone, by the way. Down that left-hand side, and they win themselves a corner. And the home fans just celebrating that as if it was almost like a goal or a penalty. But as I say, they've won themselves a corner. Chance to maybe try and cause a bit of trouble for Joe Hart for the first time in this game. He's been a bit of a pedestrian, just really watched the match. Not really had to do anything. St Johnstone struggled to keep on the ball. Defensively, been really, really good, but not created any chances. And the ball goes into the area now for St Johnstone. And that shot is woeful. That goes out of play and out for another goal kick here for Celtic. Welsh. All over the top. Haskavanovic cleared away. Goes out for another throw-in. What the deal would be, Blueberry, and how much they wanted to buy, and what they wanted, etc., etc. Here's Stephen Welsh again. Welsh forward. Vickers over the top. Vickers now into Ralston. Ralston now with another opportunity on that right-hand side. A little flick there by Abada, and again goes out of play from Celtic. This time goes out for a throw-in. Going into the last 5 minutes of this first half, and still 0-0 between these two. Still at 0-0. Kind of can't believe it, actually. Considine, headed by Ralston. Ralston forward again. And now St Johnstone have a good opportunity to move the ball up down that right-hand side. Here's a chance for them as they come quickly. St Johnstone actually playing pretty well in terms of they've played this game considering Celtic's dominance on the match. Here's Murphy. Murphy looking to do something on that left-hand side. Ball into the area by St Johnstone. Welsh had to be alert and manages to get the ball away. And that goes back out for another throw-in here for Celtic. Celtic forward again. Can they find a goal before half-time? O'Reilly. Carter Vickers. Back to Hart again. Carter Vickers over the top. And plays it down into Welsh. Welsh goes forward again. Welsh with another opportunity. Here's Bernabei. Bernabei back into Atate. Atate forward. Now forward here again for Vickers. Celtic running out of time in the first half. Can they get something? Here's Ralston, headed away by St Johnstone. Good to see you, John. Thank you, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, if you haven't already, please do smash the like button. So close to 50 likes, the like target for half time. Please do hit the like button, subscribe. Here's Ralston. Back over to Tate again. Tate just going round the other way. Ralston down that right-hand side. Another opportunity for him now again. O'Reilly. O'Reilly goes forward. O'Reilly now with another opportunity here for Ralston. Hatate. Celtic managing to find their way through. Here's another opportunity now again, and it's the ball in the back of the net, and there's the first goal. Celtic has taken them 42 minutes, but it's Haskabanovic who scores the opening goal, and just like that, Celtic take the lead here just before half-time. A big goal for Celtic, and as I say, find themselves 1-0 up here in Perth, as this would stick them 5 points clear at the top of the table. Of course, Rangers playing later, but as things stand, there is the opening goal from Celtic. And I think it would in fact be an own goal, not a Haskabanovic goal. It came off one of the St. Johnstone players. But yeah, I think that was an own goal, to be fair, guys. I don't actually think it was a Haskabanovic goal. But yeah, St. Johnstone broken down, to be fair, that time. They've actually been so compact in this first half. They really have. Celtic, as I say, so dominant and definitely deserve to be in the lead. But, you know, just one of them. They were so close to half-time. Ball forward here again for Welsh. Here's Jota again. Now the floodgates open for Celtic and make this more of a comfortable performance for them. Here's Welsh again. Back through to Carter Vickers. O'Reilly. O'Reilly now with another chance. Haskabanovic into the danger area. Cleared away by St. Johnstone again. Ralston. Ralston back on the ball. Ralston over the top. Another chance for him. Hatate. Now over to Hatate again. Jota. Jota over the top. Another opportunity for them again. Can Celtic make it 2 before the break? That's the question. Ball into the area again now for the league leaders. And again, just cleared away by St. Johnstone just. And I think there's going to be a free kick, in fact, to Celtic as Bernabé is brought down. And this could be a good opportunity here for the away side to try and bolster their lead on the cusp of half-time. Jota over this one, just outside the box, between the corner flag. Can they make something happen here in front of a full stand of Celtic fans? Here it's going to be sent in right into that danger area. Jota is the man over it. He's going to look to try and pinpoint this ball on the head of somebody. Here's Celtic, and that was a bit of a poor one in the end as that came back. He chose to go short, goes to Haskabanovic, but again cleared away by him, and that goes back out for a throw in here for Celtic. "45 minutes played here in Perth. St. Johnstone 0, Celtic 1. The goal came from an own goal, sort of deflected off Haskabanovic. I think it's gone down as an own goal as well. And we'll wonder to see how much stoppage time we're going to get added on here at the end of the first half. It's just a minute by the looks of things. Bernabé. A minute to go left of the first half. Ball over the top once more. Hits it forward again. Back through to Vickers. Now here comes Hart again. Hart over the top. Plays it back the way. Now is Vickers again, and that probably should be that in terms of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Celtic, the team that are in the lead here in Perth, unless there might be one last chance cleared away. And that is half time here. It's St Johnstone 0, Celtic 1. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. Please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And as I said, I'll be back very, very soon.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. Sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. Let the light shine
And hello everybody, welcome back, ready to go for the second half, guys. An interesting first one, completely dominant from Celtic, let's be perfectly honest. You know, it's the situation where it was just, the goal was coming throughout the match. It was just whether when Celtic were going to score. They managed to stick the ball in the back of the net through an own goal. But I do think this will slightly open the floodgates in the second half. We might see some more goals. St. Johnstone are going to have to be forced to play out a bit more, less compact as they were. They defended really, really well in the first half. But as I said, they will have to sort of open up a little bit more and try and make things happen in the second half if they want to get a point here. But I feel it will benefit Celtic a lot more. St Johnstone playing open a little bit more. And as they will need to try and chase like an equalizer or something like that. But as I say, the second half is about to get underway. If you could do us a massive favour, please do hit the like button. Please do hit the subscribe button. As I say, it really, really does help out. We've got so much Scottish football coming up over the next couple of weeks, up until throughout the month of October. I think every game, there's I think 7 Rangers games, 7 Celtic games, 2 of those coming in the Champions League. And then you've also got a handful of cup games and, of course, some Premiership games also. Yeah, so it's coming thick and fast. It's literally, the schedule's Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, pretty much now all the way until the World Cup in November. So, guys, please do subscribe. This is the place to get your Scottish football fix. We do cover lots of daily news, etc., updates on players, and, of course, the commentary for the matches. Zainaz Odin says, big second half. Guys, what did you think of the first half? Let me know down there in the live chat. Let's take some people's thoughts. What do you think the score will be? Do you think St Johnstone can come back into it? Or do you think it's Celtics now to go on and just win the match? Go on and completely dominate the game from the start of the second half to the end of the match? And here we go, guys. Ready to go here for the second half, I do believe. Players are starting to make their way out into there. Oh my God, Jesus me. A little bit of a snotty nose, man. Thank you, James. Thank you so much. I am slightly under the weather a bit. So, yeah, thanks for bearing with me for my kind of sniffles now and then. But yeah, big shout out to everybody watching, everyone listening. Just out of interest, where are you listening from, guys? Let me know down in the live chat what country you're listening from, what city you're listening from. I know we've got lots of Australians here in the live chat today, so shout out to all of you guys. And of course, there must be lots of people from sort of Scotland, west of Scotland. But yeah, guys, let me know where you're listening from. Celtic should go on with this. They get the second half reasonably quickly. I think we can get 3 or 4 goal win, says Zane. There you go. I like that one, to be fair. Glasgow says ground champions, of course. I do miss Glasgow, actually. I do miss it a little bit. Not the weather as much, but I do miss the people. The people were great in Glasgow. But Celtic are making a half-time substitution. Looks like Dazan Maida is going to be coming on for the second half. Sydney, Australia, Southeast Melbourne, Edinburgh, Turkey. There's loads of different ones there. Yeah, Jota going off. I'm not sure if that's tactical or if that's an injury. I'm not sure what's going on there with Jota. But there you go, guys. The big news at halftime, Jota has come off and Maida has come on. So again, you'd have to listen to updates regarding that. I don't think, I don't think he's injured. Maybe saving him for Leipzig, I don't know. Or just maybe going for something a bit different tactically. But yeah, Jota has come off. Good to hear, James. Good to hear. Absolutely good to hear. Mark on the ceiling says the music's brutal. Mate, I know the music's brutal, but it's the only sort of music I can actually play on this channel because the rest will get done for sort of copyright, which is super annoying. St Johnstone now going to get it started for the second half. They're going from left to right. Sounds like going from right to left. And it's going to be interesting to see how they sort of set up for the second half. Are they going to be a bit more open, or are they just going to sort of play as they were, try and keep it down to 1-0 and then maybe go for it in the last sort of 10 minutes? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Callum Davidson's approach is in the second half. And I'm sure Celtic will carry on playing as they usually do. Yakimakis has gone down holding his knee. I don't think it's too serious. He just sort of holds it up, pulls up there and goes down to the floor, wins his side a free kick, and then gets up and goes again. Here's another chance for the Hoops as they come forward here with Abada. And again, just cleared away. Abada there that time, just pushing forward, but again, just cleared away. For those of you just joining us for the second half, guys, it was Celtic who are in the lead. It was an own goal right at the end of the first half. And the substitutes have been made at half time. It's Maida who's come on for Jota. So again, I don't know if that's tactically. It didn't look like he was injured, so don't worry too much, Celtic fans. Maybe he's just got an eye on Wednesday night and just thinking, you know, give him 45 minutes and try something different. I don't know. Here comes St. Johnstone now, though. Plays the ball down the left-hand side. Cleared away there by Celtic again. Goes out for a throw-in, though, this time for St. Johnstone. Taken quickly. Here's Considine. Considine goes forward once more. Considine now over the top. Nice little push into the area again now as St. Johnstone look to try and find an equalizer. Ball goes back into the area. Another opportunity for him. Nice little pass there by St. Johnstone into the area. It could be an opportunity. And they do win themselves a corner, the home side. As they look to try and get something in. And now this corner kick's going to be sent in here by the St. Johnstone winger. Ball sent into the danger area. Oh, and headed away. Nice defending there again by Celtic. Ball back into the danger area now, though, for St. Johnstone. And again, that time goes over and out. And that goes out for another goal kick to Celtic. Ball forward here for O'Reilly. Here's Carter Vickers again, playing out from the back. Welsh. Celtic looking to try and bolster their lead in this game. Ball forward. One back there by St. Johnstone, but not for long as Hatate gets back onto it. And now here's another chance here again for Barda. And again, there's a free kick for Celtic in a really, really good position just outside the box. Puts it forward there that time. And as I say, a free kick there for Celtic just outside the box. And this is a good position. And can Celtic capitalise from this free kick? And that's the question. Haskavanovic over this one. O'Reilly there also, along with Giakoumakis. Can Celtic get a second? That would really make things more comfortable in this match. It has been comfortable, but you know what I mean. As I always say in these sort of games, that you could be so dominant in the match, just get one goal, and it gets to the sort of 85th minute, 80th minute, and then the team just literally chucks everything at it. You haven't got that sort of support line, that lifeline of an extra goal cushion, and boom, you just drop points. Which I don't think would be the case here today, but Celtic send it in, and there's the second goal, and that was a well-worked free kick. And that ball goes into the back of the net, but the flag goes up, and that is not going to count. That is offside. But I was just going to say, what a well-worked free kick there from Celtic. But I do think the linesman's got it right. It was quite tight, but the linesman has made the right decision there. It was offside, but well worked, though. I liked the idea of it from Celtic. But again, there, I do think the linesman did get that one correct, and it was offside. Here's Liam Gordon again. Just cleared down that right-hand side. Now St. Johnstone looking to try and make something happen. Here's a little pass forward again. Hatate there. And now here's another opportunity. St. Johnstone right over the top. And again, that goes back out of play, out for another throw-in. Yeah, shoulder. Yeah, it was tight. It was tight margins, but I think it was definitely the right decision there. It was pretty tight. To be fair, the officiating's been pretty good in this game, and I'm one of the first people to jump on the backs of the Scottish referees, but today it's been pretty good, to be fair. Like, decent calls for on both sides in terms of fouls and in terms of like offsides have been called right. Yeah, I just think it's been well officiated so far this game. Ball forward again now for Maida. Considine there also, but cleared away again there by Celtic. Here's Welsh. Welsh now goes over the top. Another opportunity for him. Here's Bernabei. Bernabei down that left-hand side. Again, one back there by St. Johnstone. St. Johnstone looking to get forward. Tate wins the ball back though for Celtic. It's Bernabei once more. Here's Joe Hart. Here's O'Reilly now. Headed back down there again by St. Johnstone. Cleared forward. Here's another opportunity here for Abada. Abada here again. Well worked by Celtic. Back into the danger area. Maida! And again, just couldn't flick that one in. That goes over and out. And that was closed there by Days and Maida. Did well with it there, Abada. Oof, Maida nearly pulling off a spectacular. But as I say, just couldn't quite connect it with his foot. Oof, yeah, just missed it in the end there. Maybe the pressure on there from that St. Johnstone defender just made him unsure. Ball hit over the top there by St. Johnstone again. Headed back down. And there's another foul there, by the way. And it's Kushavekari who's going to get a yellow card. Just nudges Rio Atate there. Sort of just gets that advantage on him and then brings him down. Ukrainian gets a yellow card. Did well there again. Here's O'Reilly. Back over to Bernabei. And Celtic are playing with a bit of urgency, looking for that second. Not wasting no time here in the opening stages of the second half. Considine now gets back onto it. And he makes a challenge and that gets cleared away. That's going to go out for a free kick for Celtic again in a very, very good position. And now here's a free kick for them. Now, who's going to take this one? It looks like O'Reilly's over this one. Can he pull a spectacular off here and bolster the Celtics' lead 10 minutes into the second half? O'Reilly to position this one. Oh, just goes wide at the post. Goalkeeper was stuck to his line there. Didn't even do anything. But as I say, just goes wide there that time from O'Reilly. Almost, it was deflected off Maida. That's what it was. That could have been an interesting finish there as well. But Celtic playing around with these free kick routines. Hits it forward again there for Welsh. And then again, just a colliding there between Clark and Haska Bavanovic, sorry. Both just colliding with each other, hurting each other. No foul play, just a bit of a collision. Ball just went in. Oh, I just hit him off the face. Yeah. Yeah, he got belted in the face there, Haskabanovic with the ball. I think Clark just collided one of the Celtic players. Does well with it though. But as Zane says, playing a lot more freely in the second half. I do think so, yeah. The Blue Baron says, do you think we'll ever see a Scottish team in the Champions League? To be perfectly honest, no. But I think we could see Europa League again. I think that's possible in this day and age. I don't think Champions League. I just think the golf and finances and that. You know, you look at Benfica, you look at Ajax. They're a lot more sort of like along the road than Rangers and Celtic. I know they're from sort of smaller leagues, but look how long they've both all been going at it. Like Benfica, Porto, Ajax, they've all been going at it for ages, and you know they still really struggle, even though they have a lot more money to spend than sort of Scottish sides. But compared to sort of your Premier League teams, La Liga teams, they're still like miles apart, really, and they always sort of fall there. There was that year where Ajax nearly got to the final. That could have been a good opportunity, but no, I just don't see it happening in our lifetime, unless, you know, Rangers and Celtic or whatever went to the Premier League and then got the finances there. But right now, I just don't see it. I don't see it. There's another long ball hit there by the St Johnstone goalkeeper. Plays it into Welsh. Considine. Ball over again to Barnaby. Barnaby forward. Goes back to Joe Hart again. Vickers. Another chance here for O'Reilly. O'Reilly down that right-hand side once more. And again, just switching play back over to Welsh. Welsh just trying to get it back up the park. And the opening 10 minutes was really intense from Celtic, but it's kind of flailed out ever so slightly. But they are on the resurgence again. Here's Haskavanovic, and again cleared away by St Johnstone. Resulting back to their sort of compact selves. Here's Abada. Abada goes forward. Another opportunity for him now. Here's Ralston. Ralston into the danger area. Here's another opportunity. Yakamakis. Hatate. And again, just cleared away by St Johnstone once more. Did well with it as well. Here's O'Reilly again. Here's Hatate. Guys, it'll be 2 seconds. Sorry, guys, it'll be 2 seconds. I've just ordered a burger for after the game, so I've just got to go collect it. The guy's just here, so it'll be 2 seconds. Sorry for my informality, but it was a needs must. 2 seconds. I've just got to give him the money. Well, there we go. Ball forward here again for Welsh. Welsh down that left-hand side. Another opportunity. Celtic keeping the ball nicely. An hour played here at McDermott Park. Still St Johnstone 0, Celtic 1. Celtic looking for a second. Here's Vickers. Burnaby. Burnaby forward. Back to Maida. 2 seconds, guys. Ball went down there, guys, just as a... Sorry for my absence there. It was a needs must. It's all done. But one of the St Johnstone players has gone down anyway, as he just gets collided there with Cameron Carter-Vickers. And now that's sorted out. He has just gone down to the floor. I think the treatment team are going to come on and just check him out. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. And it looks like Stevie May's going to be coming on. Looks like they're going to be doing a treble substitution here for St Johnstone. Bringing on a few players. Let's say May's got some decent goal records so far this season. He's got about two. I think he's got 2 so far and 3 assists. So definitely comes up with the goods. It looks like the boy who got injured for St Johnstone will be coming off. And as I say, yeah, that we're going to see, I think it's a treble substitution here from St Johnstone now, as they look to try and nick something here in the final 25 minutes of this game. Murphy, Kustavare off, and May comes on, and so does Crawford. As they're now done, ball forward here again. And it looks like play is going to continue. Ball's going to be sent long here by the goalkeeper. We'll just flick there. Yakimakis wins it. And St Johnstone look to go for a long goal kick. Yakimakis intercepts. This could be an opportunity for Celtic. But again, that just goes straight back to the goalkeeper there that time. St Johnstone out to that right-hand side now. Another opportunity. Headed back down there again. Here's O'Reilly, Welsh, Abada, Tate. Cleared away again there by St Johnstone. And again cleared there by Celtic. Here's a Tate again. Tate driving forward, looking to try and find an option. Here's Maida. Oh, what a save there by the St Johnstone keeper. Had to be alert, and makes a really, really good save there for the Saints. And probably keeps them in this game. Comes back down that right-hand side. Celtic hungry for that second goal. Ball forward again for Abada. Here's Carter-Vickers. O'Reilly. Hatate. And again, headed away there by St Johnstone again. But what a save there. I'm just having a look at the replay of that save. It was a really, really good save there by the St Johnstone goalkeeper. Just came in one-on-one and boom, point blank. And keeps his team in the game. Always see Abada sort of score from there. And it almost looked destined that it would go in. But a great save there by Matthews. St Johnstone looking to try and play their way out the back. Stevie May getting forward. Not for long though as Hatate gets back on the ball. Hatate looking to make something happen here for Celtic. Into the danger area again. Is it goal number 2? And again another great save there by Matthews to deny Celtic from making it 2. Another little cut inside there from Celtic. Celtic getting closer. And St Johnstone goalkeeper making 2 really, really good saves in the last sort of couple minutes to keep his side in the game. Never really heard of Matthews for so long. It was Xander Clark. Wearing the number 1 jersey. Sent in for a corner kick now again. Headed away there by St Johnstone. May looking to play on the counter-attack, but only goes as far as back to the Celtic defence. Here's Abada now. Headed away by May. And that goes out for another throw in here for Celtic. 2 really good saves there by Matthews. Even though Matthews did cause one of the first sort of thing. So he's looking pretty good as a goalkeeper. And now he's looking to send this one forward here for the Saints. Headed back down there by St. Johnstone again. Here comes Clark. Maida there to close him down. Now is another chance for St. Johnstone into the danger area, and again cleared by Celtic, but comes out to that left-hand side here for St. Johnstone once more. As I said, the home team looking to try and create something. Oh, wow, into the area again. Ball into the box, and again cleared by Celtic, and Abada wins it back. And Abada looking to go on the counter-attack. He is sort of one-on-one with the defence. Can he get forward? And that's a good time challenge there by the St. Johnstone defence, but the ball isn't cleared away. Maida's through, and Matthews is there to collect it for St. Johnstone. And Matthews and St. Johnstone back in possession, and that Celtic sniff is well and truly put out. Did well with it that time, Abada. And again, just cleared it away. Ball goes along now here for St. Johnstone. And it looks like there's going to be a treble substitution here for Celtic now, as James Forrest, Moy, and I don't see the other guy just yet, but are looking like they're going to be coming on for the final 20 minutes. And it looks like O'Reilly's going to make way. As they come on here again. So Abelgard comes on, Forrest comes on, and so does Moy. And they replace Atate, Abada, and O'Reilly. So there you go. There's the substitutions here for Celtic. Now here we go. Final 20 minutes. What is it going to bring for us here in this clash? Throw-in made there by St. Johnstone. Headed forward there again. And playing to May. Oh, May could have a good chance now here for St. Johnstone. Oh, it's nearly there. What a chance there. Great save by Hart. And St. Johnstone nearly had the equalizer. Hart was called into it, made the save. And St. Johnstone nearly made it 1-1. Goes out for a throw-in now here for St. Johnstone. Back into May again, and Hart's there to clear that one away. But again, St. Johnstone really, really close to finding an equaliser. What a pass picked out. And then May, just wide. I don't think Hart made a save. It hit the post. So close. Celtic let off the hook there. Oh, Hart maybe got a little hand to it. I think he did, just like sort of deflected onto the post. That was a really, really good opportunity there from St. Johnstone. Wow. That was probably the closest chance of the game from St. Johnstone. Well, it was the closest chance of the game. That was mate. Celtic let off the hook big time there. Let off the hook hugely. You'd back made to score from there every single time. So close. Here's Bernabé again. St. Johnstone just clear it away again. Goes back out for another throw in here for St. Johnstone. Taken quickly. Sit over the top there for May. And now is another opportunity here for St. Johnstone as they're coming forward again. And again, Celtic called in to do some defensive work. They did it that time. Ralston clears it. But the pressure isn't gone as it goes out for another throw in here for St. Johnstone. Callum Davison's side is feeling that they can maybe nick something here. Don't take your eyes off it, or if you're listening to this one, guys, St. Johnstone are going for it. Now here's a throw-in from the away team. The home team. As they send this one into the danger area. Long ball in. Trying to cause a problem. And again, cleared away there by Celtic. And there's a free kick there for Celtic. As Gordon just brings down Yakimakis, the St Johnstone captain. Both tussling each other, really. Here's Abada. Cleared by Moy. Goes out for another throw in here for Celtic. Bernabé now. Chance for him. Here's Moy again. And again, put out a play there by St Johnstone. Goes out for a throw in. Bernabé over this one. For those of you wanting to watch the Rangers game later, we will be live in 10 minutes. The team lineups are out for that game. Alan McGregor in goal, Davies, Barisic, Goldson, Tavernier at the back. In the midfield is Lundstrom, Ryan Jack, Scott Harfield, and then Antonio Kolak, Fashion Sakala, and Rabbi Matondo starting the front three. So no Ryan Kent and Alfredo Morelos in that front three. It's a new look front three with Sakala and Matondo joining in. Ball down that right-hand side once again. St Johnstone now pushing forward. Celtic's turn to go the other way. Just had a bit of a spell with the last 5 minutes, St Johnstone. Looking like they're maybe not dead yet. And certainly aren't out of this game, which giving Celtic the boot up the arse they may need to go and find a second goal as we come into the last 15 minutes here at McDermott Park. Celtic still 1-0 up. Ball forward again now. Another opportunity. Now here's Carter Vickers just playing it all the way back over to Joe Hart. His Hart. Back to Welsh. Hart again. Vickers. Abada. Celtic now playing that out to the right-hand side. Here's Forrest. James Forrest now with a bit of skill. Forrest looking to make something happen. Moy into the area. And this time, again, that goalkeeper's there for St Johnstone. And St Johnstone are back in possession. I think St Johnstone can take some positives, certainly away from the sort of the second half performance. They've looked like they've really got at Celtic. And I'm sure Celtic fans in the live chat will agree that they have caused them a few bits of problems, and looks like they can get onto the ball. And this is what I admire from smaller sides in Scotland when they play against Rangers and Celtic. Don't play the low block. Try and play your game. You know, sometimes you might actually get something out of the match. We've seen it with St Mirren against Celtic the other week there, that, you know, smaller teams can get stuff off the old firm if they play and try and take the game to them ever so slightly. Made my man dribble like Kent. Because that, Gordon done there as well. As I say, the last 15 minutes left at McDermott Park. Is there going to be some late drama? That's the question. And St Johnstone making a double substitution as well as Bear comes on. And now they've got a free kick here, the Saints. Put into the danger area. St Johnstone, Considine there also headed away there by Celtic. Was back to Forrest. Forrest heads it away. May looking to make something happen. And he gives away a free kick. And that's going to be a free kick there to Celtic. Here's Moy. Moy again. Back out to Maida. Maida pushing forward yet again. And another flag there on Maida. Celtic caught offside once again. Is there going to be late drama? That is the question. That is the question here. Hit long there by the goalkeeper once more. Headed back down, here's Moy again. And now here's Bernabei. Bernabei doing some defending for Celtic. May looking to win it back. Here's a chance for St. Johnstone now with May. And again, just goes out to that left-hand side. Wins the ball back there from Bernabei. And St. Johnstone hungry to maybe nick something from here. But James Forrest going the other way. Forrest has got other ideas as he gets past him again. Looking to try and create another chance here for Celtic. Carter Vickers. Here's Welsh. Back forward again now here for the Hoops. In the middle of the park. Haskavanovic, here's Moy. O'Reilly. And now here's Giacomakis. Cleared by St. Johnstone, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick here for Celtic in a very, very good position as well. As Giacomakis is brought down just outside the box. Considine giving that one away. It looks like Moy is over this one. It's been fantastic, the goalkeeper so far, Matthews. Has he got something up his sleeve for this free kick? Looks like Haskavanovic is going to be taking it for the Celtic. And this would kill off the game if they could find a second one here in the final 12 minutes. Free kick now for Haskavanovic. And hits the wall there that time. Doesn't trouble the goalkeeper. In fact, it was a poor free kick in the end. Goes out for a corner though for Celtic, and now they're going to come through yet again. Ball over the top for Haskavanovic. St. Johnstone now back on the ball with May. May looks to try and go the other way. Plays it off and trying to get forward. May's very, very good at doing that. But cleared away again there by Celtic. Goes out for a throw in here for Crawford. Mitchell now over this one. Mitchell taking it quickly. Mitchell hits it over the top. Now is a chance for May, by the way. May flicks it on. Headed back down. Headed forward. St. Johnstone just lose the ball, and now Celtic going the other way, looking to try and come forward and really kill this match off. Here's Forrest. There's a good chance for Moy. And again, just defended and cleared back as it goes out for another corner kick here for St. Johnstone. Sure, I did think it was a foul in the build-up there, but the referee seemed to not think so. I'm sure we'll have a look at the replay. Goes out for a corner kick now for Celtic. Moy over this one. Moy sends it in. And again, headed away there by St. Johnstone. Comes out to Forrest, though. Haskavanovic. Celtic coming forward again. Headed away by May. Comes back to Tony Ralston. And the flag goes up there, and it's going to be a free kick for St. Johnstone. Here's May. Here's Welsh. Another chance for Celtic, for St. Johnstone again. Cleared away by Celtic once more, though. Days and Maida going down the left-hand side, and that goes back out for a throw-in. And it looks like McCarthy's going to be coming on for the final 9 minutes. Haskabanovic is finished. As I say, McCarthy's going to be coming on for the final 9. Guys, if you're just joining in, please do smash the like button. We are back for Rangers v St Mirren after this one. A double header for your Saturday afternoon. Ball forward again for St Johnstone. Now St Johnstone win themselves a free kick. Now what could happen in this final 8 minutes? Could there be a bit of an upset here in McDermott Park? Celtic only have the own goal that separates them between them and St Johnstone. Crawford hits it into the area, headed down. St Johnstone now with an opportunity. Moy clears it away, goes out for a throw in here for St Johnstone. Taken quickly yet again now here for St Johnstone. They're going for a long throw. Trying to rustle a few feathers in the box. Sends it in. Headed away by Vickers. Moy onto it also. Goes all the way back over to Matthews. And you know what? I think Matthews has probably been the man of the match in terms of out of both of these teams, which is very, very surprising. I think he's been a fantastic goalkeeping display. It kind of maybe tells a story of how Celtic have done in terms of trying to convert their chances. Not really done it. But anyway, Ralston goes down to the floor. He sorts his boot out. Bring back Neil Lennon. No, I said Neil Lennon was... I watched the Man U game the other night there. It was mad seeing Neil Lennon, Brandon Barker and co. That was mad. Ball forward again now here for Ralston. Into the danger area. Here's Giacomakis. And again cleared by St Johnstone again. Hits it over the top here again for the Saints. Welsh clears it. Back forward again. St Johnstone over the top. Ralston heads it away. Comes back to a St Johnstone player. And it looks like St Johnstone are going to chuck everything at it for the final 5 minutes. This is where Celtic need to stay compact and don't concede any silly chances. This is the problem when the old firm come to town. You don't really kill off the game. It can become a nervy affair for the final 5 minutes of these sorts of matches because they just have nothing to lose and will just chuck everyone forward to try and go get an equaliser. Now here they come here, St Johnstone. And that ball goes out of play and it's going to go out for a free kick. A throw in here for Celtic. Celtic will be pleased to be back in possession as Crawford sticks that one out of play. Takes it quickly. Barda. Here's Crawford. Now hits it forward yet again now here. And Celtic back in possession. Last few minutes remaining here at McDermott Park. Here's Moy. Hits it forward. Looks to try and maybe get up to May there, but cleared away. Here's Bernabé. Made up. Another chance now here for them. Blocked there by Considine. Now up for Bernabé once more. Bernabé over this one. Still St Johnstone 0, Celtic 1. Couple minutes left remaining. Mays that. Bernabé Anyway, just looking to see the ball as he passes it out to Forrest. Forrest is maybe going to make a run down that right-hand side. Finds a way through. This could be a second. And there you go. The game is finished, wrapped up, and it is 2-0. And no, it's not. The flag is up again. There's an offside there on that right-hand side there, Maida, and the score will still remain 1-0. Again, great officiating. Was offside. Rightfully so, yeah, the goal was chopped off. Doesn't count. Still remains 1-0. Definitely. Ball over the top. The Celtic fans almost cheered a sigh of relief, thinking it was done and dusted. St. Johnstone got a trick up their sleeve. That's the question. Goes out for a throw in his right. Mitchell now goes forward. Headed back down that right-hand side now here for St. Johnstone. Blocked there by Celtic. Comes forward now, looking to try and find a way through here for May. May looking to try and make something happen. Oh, it's a chance for St. Johnstone. Oh, my goodness me. Ball just goes over the bar. That was a really, really good opportunity there for St. Johnstone to get an equaliser. Literally forward. The way May just pulled off of him there was a really, really good chance. And how he's not kept that down. He had a bit of time there. And he sticks it over the bar. And Celtic again led off a hook. It's a poor miss that. He should be doing a lot better from that position. Plenty of time as well. Nearly rescued his side a point. Celtic again led off the hook. There's been twice in this game where some of the Celtic defenders just falling asleep ever so slightly and just been done by May. May's caused them problems today. Oh, if that was a chance. I'm looking at it back. He's going to struggle to sleep with that one. It was a really good chance there for St. Johnstone to nick an equaliser. And to be honest, in the second half, they've actually been really, really good. They were compact in the first, but in the second half, they've really created something. Here's May again, causing more problems for this Celtic defence. May into the area. Can St. Johnstone nick something late on here? Ball into the danger area. Here's May. May with an opportunity. And Hart makes another save. Comes back to St. Johnstone again. Another headed away there by Celtic. Into the area again for St. Johnstone. Oh my goodness me. St. Johnstone are piling on pressure. St. Johnstone chucking hammer and tong at it. They want to nick something here in the dying stages of this game, and they've come close. Ball into the area, headed away there by Celtic, and back to St. Johnstone now, though. Ball into the area again, and Joe Hart's there to collect the ball there for Celtic as he dominates his position, and now Celtic have the chance to go forward themselves and kill the game off again. An offside there again from Celtic as Forrest goes forward. And St. Johnstone are going to be back in possession again. So close. Another opportunity there again by them. Now we are going to be going into stoppage time here at the McDermott Park. My goodness me. Hits it right over the top here for Matthews. And we get confirmation how much stoppage time is going to be added on here at the end of McDermott Park. I think St. Johnstone, whatever happens, they can take some positivity. What they've done in this final stages. In the second half, I felt they played a really, really good game. And they've come on levels and leaps and bounds since that season last year where they had that off campaign the year after their double. St. Johnstone battling for it. They want something. And there is stoppage time. There's 5 minutes added on. 5 minutes here at the end. Not sure where that's come from, but it is 5 minutes. Ball down that right-hand side. Another opportunity here for St. Johnstone. Is it going to be a nervy ending? Ball into the area. And again, there's a free kick one there for Celtic. Five minutes added on, man. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Ball forward again, 4 minutes. St. Johnstone having so close here in the final stages. Ball over the top, Carter Vickers clears it away. Comes back to Celtic again, is Burnaby. Here's Stevie May. Bloody Stevie May, man. Every time I watch Stevie May, he's always unbelievable. I don't know what it is. Stevie May actually like a really good player. Every time I watch him, he actually always comes up with the goods, to be fair. Looks like a decent little player. Say little player. He's been at St. Johnstone for years. All forward again by St. Johnstone. There's a free kick one there for them. It's going to be a yellow card for Celtic. What's the final 2 minutes got for us here at McDermott Park? Ball's going to be sent in from the free kick now here for St. Johnstone. Oh, they're in! Oh, it's in the back of the net! St. Johnstone have got an equaliser! It is 1-1 right at the end! Oh my goodness me! St. Johnstone have scored! They have the equaliser. They have been hammering. They've been fantastic in this second half. And this is the least they deserve. They've been fantastic. They've been creating chances. They've been going at Celtic. And it is 1-1 as St. Johnstone have found an equaliser. Oh, great finish. And that is a late goal. And how big will that be? What a touch to control as well. Unbelievable finish. And St. Johnstone grabbing a goal. Are they going to be able to hold on here? That's the question. They've got an equaliser. It's been coming. My goodness me. What have Celtic got up their sleeve now? It's 1-1 with 1.5 minutes to go. Wow. Wow. I did not see that happening. Here's Welsh now. Here's Atate. Welsh. Can Celtic nick something? Can they go get a late winner after this late equaliser? That's the question. Celtic are going to come forward. St. Johnstone are going to try and protect this all they can. And they win themselves a throw and they've got the ball right where they want it as well. What a finish to this game. What a second half this has been. And sometimes I'm the first to take the piss out of oppositions here in Scottish football. My goodness me. St. Johnstone have really shown a blueprint here to how to play against the Old Firm. Not be too scared. Go for it. And whether that's against Rangers and Celtic, I like to see the smaller sides, give it a go. Have a go. And Stevie May might not be done here. Stevie May comes forward looking to try and maybe nick something else and even winner. St. Johnstone head it forward. Headed again there again by St. Johnstone. Burnaby there again. St. Johnstone fighting for this one. Where Burnaby might summon up a chance here for Celtic. But they come into the area. Oh, and Celtic have nicked the winner! Giakoumakis right at the end. My goodness me. What an end here. Celtic have nicked all 3 points. Oh my goodness me. Literally seconds after Celtic went St. Johnstone equalised, Celtic have found a late winner with Giakoumakis. My goodness me. How has this ended this way? Wow, what a finish. Giakoumakis there nicks the second one and he just hobbles on the floor there, the St. Johnstone player. It's weird that because he had the ball under control and Giakoumakis just nicks it and Celtic have won the game right at the end. Oh my goodness me. What an ending. Wow, what a ending to this game. Right in front of Considine there, sends the Celtic fans into euphoria. And just as it looked like Celtic may have dropped points, they managed to go get a goal up the other end. What a crazy game. And what an insane ending here at McDermott Park. Literally thought that was the drama over and done with. But Celtic have nicked a winner. I cannot believe I'm saying this. But they've nicked a winner right at the end. And should be game done now. Surely there's not enough time to play here at McDermott Park. St. Johnstone now flicking the ball over the top, and that's that one cleared away. St. Johnstone now going the other way. Could there still be a bit more late drama? Here's May now. St. Johnstone looked to try and nick something. Oh my goodness me, imagine if there's another late goal. And that's that, guys. I think that's full time. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I need to end this one quickly. This has been a cracking one. We'll talk about the game afterwards. But please do smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll be ready.